If you've ever been to Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, you would have noticed this "Beware of Crocodile" sign. You've looked and you've looked, but still you can't find a single crocodile. Let me tell you how to get a guaranteed sighting. So, a little bit about our saltwater crocodiles. Saltwater crocodiles here in Singapore are actually one of the apex predators here and are also one of the largest wild animals you can find here in Singapore. These crocodiles are mostly found in the Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve, which is a mangrove in the northwestern part of Singapore. It is thought that a lot of these crocodiles actually swam over from the neighbouring Johor Bahru in Malaysia, and at the time of making this video, it is estimated there are approximately 20 crocodiles in this reserve. Let's break it down into a formula. There are 3 conditions to be met in order to have a higher success rate of finding a crocodile in this reserve. They are time, weather, and location. Now, of course, before I go on to elaborate on some of the secrets that I have to find crocodiles in this reserve, let's take a step back and appreciate some of the other animals that we can find in this reserve. Sungai Buloh Wetland Reserve is a haven for many species of birds. Some of the local birds, like certain species of herons, egrets, kingfishers, are fairly commonly seen. The oriental pied hornbill is also a resident here. During the migration season between the months of October to March, birds that come from faraway places like Russia or India make their way to Singapore to escape the harsh winter. Besides crocodiles, we can also see other reptiles like lizards here. Some of the largest lizards in Singapore, like the Malayan water monitors, can be found in this reserve. If you are lucky, you may even see them fighting and wrestling. Looking closely at the trees, there are small lizards like the flying lizards as well. These creatures are able to glide from tree to tree. One of the most misunderstood creatures, snakes, are a lot more difficult to find. Not all snakes here are venomous, but nevertheless, one should still keep an eye out for them regardless. If you do encounter a snake, observe them from a distance. Do not attempt to harm them, go near them, or move them. Okay, back to crocs. Now the first factor is time. Well, not so much time of day, although early mornings and late afternoons do generally give you a slightly better chance at seeing these crocs. What I'm actually referring to here is tide timing. So you see, the lower the tide, the better your chance of seeing these crocodiles. So to find these tide timings, you can actually go to websites like the NEA's tide timing website and search it up. So you are trying to look for something under 1 meter of tidal height. Under 1 meter, your chance of seeing these crocodiles is considered fairly good, and if it's below 0.5 meters, it's considered ridiculously good. The second factor is actually weather. Now, a warm sunny day offers you the best chance to see these crocodiles as they enjoy basking in the warm weather. Now, extra points if it didn't rain the night before. During a rainy day, these crocodiles will be a lot harder to see as they spend their time submerged underwater. So, the third factor is actually location. Crocodiles like to hang around various different parts of the reserve. After all, these crocodiles are territorial and they tend to stick to where they like best. But by far, the best place to see these crocodiles is actually right here at the main bridge. Now, this bridge offers an unobstructed view to the main river that runs through the center of the reserve. So, if all the stars align, the weather is great, the tide is low, and you are right here on this bridge, chances are you will most likely see a crocodile. But you would probably notice anyway because these park goers tend to crowd around the railings to admire these animals. Here's a bonus tip for you. If you're still unsure of where to see these crocodiles, find a photographer with a really large lens. More often than not, these photographers are actually not photographing the crocodiles themselves, but they'll be more than happy to point you in the direction where these animals are sighted. Also, be sure to scan along the banks of water bodies because that's where the crocs like to hang out the most. Having watched these crocodiles in Sungai Buloh for 8 years, I have seen various behavior from these reptiles. Most of the time, they are just floating along or not moving while they bask. But occasionally, something exciting happens. Being territorial, when there is more than one crocodile within the same area, fights may occur. You'll notice this happening when the crocodile tilts its head upwards, indicating aggression. Sometimes, the smaller crocodile concedes defeat without putting up a fight and swims away. Other times, a fight or chase will occur. This is all very exciting to watch, and definitely something to look out for when visiting the reserve. Now, of course, it goes without saying that these are wild animals in their natural environments. You should always be careful and pay attention where you step. Just be appreciative that we have these apex predators in our ecosystem. Now, I wish you the best of luck in finding crocodiles, and if you enjoyed this content, remember to like, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video.